The moment the words left his lips, he drove dozens of hell-forged spikes into my 4 limbs. The agony hit like a collapsing sky. I couldn't hold back my scream.
Every wound Soren bore, I will return to you 100-fold. Rowan's heart is rotten. She has taken lives without mercy. Her crimes are unforgivable.
A woman like her deserves to be cast into the deepest abyss of Niflheim, never to be reborn.
Hearing their words, Sigurd poured more darkness into my soul, his voice cold as iron.
I give you 2 choices. Either remain and serve Sordr in penance, or enter the Hall of Anguish as a corrupted soul, be reborn into slavery across every life, and never know a good death. Of course, you're too selfish, too cowardly. Why would you ever choose the cycle of Yggdrasil?
He turned and took Soren's hand. He knew I feared pain, feared suffering. He didn't believe I would choose rebirth, and so he went off cheerfully to plan his wedding. What he didn't know was that the moment I was released from the dungeon, I had already gone to the Hall of Anguish to register for the cycle of Yggdrasil. Even if I had to endure every torment, I could not bear to remain at his side one moment longer. By now, every soul in Helheim knew the story. In Midgard, I had used my power to force Sigurd into marrying me. I had murdered his aging mother, ordered Soren's limbs severed, and left her to be tortured. He had hated me with everything he had. In Midgard, he endured it all in silence, and in the 10th year of our marriage, he slaughtered the entire Rowan clan, dozens of lives, and then killed me. But after my death, I learned the truth. He was the arbiter of Helheim, the High Valkyrier, and what he didn't know was that he had hated the wrong woman. I had never killed his mother. I had never touched Soren. For the first 10 years of my imprisonment, I never stopped trying to explain. It wasn't me, but Sigurd would grab me by the throat, eyes blazing red, and scream,
I only believe what I saw with my own eyes.
Time wore me down. I went numb. I stopped explaining. Now he told every soul it was I who had taken him by force and compelled him into marriage. He had forgotten. The year we first met, he was huddled among beggars, and he took the bowl of porridge I extended to him and looked up at me. That young man had gazed at me with something pure and shy in his eyes.
My lady, do you need a guard? I'll work for a meal.
It was a time of war and chaos. My heart had gone soft. I brought him home, had people care for his ailing mother and younger brother. Years passed, he stood in front of me, unyielding when danger came. Then came the day the royal house called for consorts.
Don't go. I'll work until I'm